AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Cheer.
We here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we here, late as usual, but we here.
Yeah.
Let the asses get in the building first. Come on. Soon as those notifications go out, that shit's supposed to be bumping up to 100. Come on, man.
They flowing in. They flowing in. Peace to the chat. Well, I'm gonna hit you. Well, you know I gotta holler at you, baby. Gotta holler at you. Big shout out to Will. Hold on, OG. Big shout out to Will. Will just hit me. I don't know. I ain't gonna divulge. We just gonna send love and prayers to Big Will. I'm gonna hit him later, but
say no more.
Gotta send love to
yes,
Will.
Love and prayers to Big Will, man.
And his family. Word. Trapped in the 90s. What up? Austin, what up, baby?
Ray Floyd, what up?
Ray Floyd, what up, boy?
Mr. Smith, Knickerbocker, everybody in the building. Yeah, see, those are numbers I like.
Barry, what up?
Yeah, Flea, listen.
Right, 296. What up?
Ho.
Oh, she's here.
She's already in the building early. The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Darlene Bryan is in the building. Darlene Bryan, what up, baby?
Darlene B, what up, girl?
Hey, Flea, they kind of late getting in the building. Today was nice. People might still be outside enjoying the weather. The snow was starting to fade away. It's starting to melt. Today went up to damn near 40 degrees. Hold on.
New lady in the building with the Boricua.
Right. She says she's new to the show. Wonder Woman, the beautiful, the loving, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. You get the same love. Wonder Woman is in the building. Yes, sir. Good evening.
Wonder Woman, what up?
Hopefully, you could become a member. You could be here on a consistent basis, and you could love what we do because we love what y'all do in the chat, showing love and engaging. But yeah, Flea, just before we get started, hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, they getting late in the building because, like I said, it was beautiful outside there. I'm not going to even lie. The sun was out. It was almost about 40 degrees. And hopefully this is the last of the snow. I know we got another couple days with some sprinkles, but nothing major. But it seems like now, Flea, the weather's starting to stay in the 30s and 40s. So hopefully everything will be all right.
You asked me about the weather where I'm at?
We know. How's the weather where you at, Flea? Go ahead. You can brag.
Don't worry about that. Nah, I'm cool. I got a hoodie on.
Oh, man. And Wonder Woman just subscribed. Thank you. Fellas, y'all know the drill.
Wonder Woman.
A heart, a high, a wave, a peace sign to the ladies, but be respectful. Always be respectful.
Nostalgic Nick, what up? And Waddy.
Oh, she's in the building. The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Rhonda Flores is in the building. Yes, sir. Rhonda Flores, what up?
Rhonda, what up?
Fabian to be late, y'all.
That's her nickname now. Rhonda,
what up?
Rhonda, yeah.
Fabian to be late as usual. Hopefully,
When this nigga goes back to being late, I'm telling y'all right now, we're smoking him every time. OG is late as usual. Watch, because he did it to me the other day while I was sneaky late. I caught it on the playback. Sneaky ass nigga. All right.
County and Kings, I see you. Flea, how you feel?
County and King, what up?
Before we get the show started, always in seriousness, how's everything doing? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Today was a good day.
Nice.
Today was a good day.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, Flea? Today wasn't a bad day for me neither. Work was light. Like I said, found parking immediately. It's crazy.
It's always good.
Right. And then, you know what I mean? So it today was definitely a good day. I try not to complain much. Hope everybody in the chat is having a great day. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. Because I know on Knicks Rehab, we gets right to it. We about to all have a bad day. Right? Just took a bad loss to the Cleveland. Right, buckle up, right? Just took a bad loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Knicks lately, Flea, has been on fire. On social media, on all these platforms, all these networks, right? Everybody's talking about the Knicks. And there's one name that keeps coming up. And I can't wait for you to discuss this because you called it, and you know you don't want to allow us to give you your kudos. You don't want to brag and boast. See, I'm totally different. I will brag and boast till the cows come home, right?
I love my people. I love y'all. I love the chat. I love my brothers. I don't need to brag and boast. Don't.
Hey, David M. He said, I came here to have a bad day.
David M., what up? What up? K-Dot, what up?
And
Dan
if y'all
Lick,
know,
what up?
Right, and if y'all know me, I'm going to make sure you have a bad day.
Somebody said, too, what's good, my guy? That's somebody know you. Somebody said that. They know you.
And they got their face up on the joint. Troy Simmons, 2-7 Abel. Now, if they from 27th Street, that's my hood. Shout out to you. What's good, baby? Harlem in the building, right? Flea, chat, Knicks fans, Knicks rehab, y'all. Let's discuss Mike Brown. Let's discuss Mike Brown. You got to say that shit twice, right? You got to exhale when you say this nigga's name. Flea, so far, halfway through the season, right? We fired Thibodeau. A lot of us agreed to that, not you. You said, hey, we need to slow down. Let's make sure we have a plan. A lot of us as Knicks fans felt that Tom Thibodeau got us as far as he could, and we needed someone else to get us over the hump. And the guy we chose, the guy that the front office chose, was Mike Brown. Mike Brown was supposed to be the coach to make this offense look better, look more crisper, flow better, right? Mike Brown was supposed to be the coach to be able to do what Tom Thibodeau couldn't do, whatever that is, right? But it was for sure to get us over the hump. Flea, I got to ask you, right now at this point, if you were the Knicks GM or the Knicks owner, all seriousness, how do you feel about Mike Brown right now today?
I would say indifferent, right? I would say indifferent. I would say not extremely impressed, but not thinking like it's a total failure, right? Because we could have really bottomed out. Like, let's keep it a buck. Mike Brown could have came here and we could have bottomed out and we could have been in the play-in or we could have been a lottery team, right? Everything could have flipped and now all of a sudden we just a bad team. Go ahead.
Hold on, Flea. I apologize. That's my guy, Troy Black from Manhattanville. So, yeah, that's family right there. Big shout out everybody in Manhattanville. That's family that I've been known forever. Much love, Manhattanville. Always love. Big shout out my guy, Troy Black. And before we get there, Flea,
big shout
we got
out
a
to Troy.
super chat. Yes, at right 296. Thank you for your $4.99.
99.
Let me bless my brothers early. Keep the K off. Exactly.
Appreciate you, right?
Appreciate you. So yeah, Flea, you could continue. I'm gonna ask again before you finish the chat. I need y'all to engage like y'all always do. Right now, if you're the GM, if you're the Knicks owner, if you're the Knicks players, please, Flea, how do you feel about Mike Brown at this point?
Like I said, I got to be indifferent, right? I can't be upset at 37-22 in a third seed, right? You can't be upset. There's a set of us, there's a set of fans that is like, we looking at it like that. Okay, we still got a great record. We still third seed in the Eastern Conference. There's still like light at the end of the tunnel. But then there's the other side of us that I look at this team and I'm surprised that we 37-22. Like there's a level of surprise for me sometimes when I look at how we play.
Is that surprise a good or a bad way?
I'm surprised in a good way. Wow. Because when I look at how we play against the top level teams, against superior competition, you know, we haven't shown up well this year, just on a consistent basis. And so when I look at Mike Brown, I can't say that he hasn't done a decent job because we stayed afloat. But everybody that's around us has elevated. You always say that. The teams around us has elevated. Now, that's not an indictment on him, but at the end of the day, this is the fire that you was thrown in. So now you in this fire. It ain't about Tibbs no more. It's about you. So, okay, you maintaining a decent record, but like most Knicks fans are saying, are we better than what we were last year? When you just look at it unbiasedly and from an objective perspective, are the Knicks way better than what we were last year? I don't feel like we have been. Right? I feel like we've just kind of just plateaued. We get really upset when we play against teams and give up games that we feel like we should win. Some nights we look like, damn, this team was a great team. Good job, Mike Brown. Some nights it's like, Mike Brown, we are exactly what Mike Brown is, an inconsistent coach. The team is inconsistent, and that's mirroring who he is. Again, so if I'm the owner, if I'm the GM, OG, I'm gonna give it back to you because I know you got a lot to say about it. But if I'm the owner of the GM, I overreact. Yes, I say get him out of here. I never wanted him in the first place.
Right.
But if you really in this business now, like, can you afford? Let me ask this. The window is starting to shrink on us, right? Because now it's like a 2-year window at best, maybe 3 years at best. But as that window starts to shrink, do you have the equity in this team to say, I could pull him out, fire him, and find somebody immediately that's gonna do what we really wanted to do? We don't got that in this team. We ain't built enough in this team to really do that. So, like, we for me, that's why I was so worried about it. We jammed up right now. You could love or hate Mike Brown all you want. We want to win a championship this year. He was supposed to take us there. It's not going to happen with him.
You said a lot there. Big shout out to the chat. Y'all know how we feel about y'all. Please hit that like button. Tell a friend, tell a friend. We need heavy engagement as y'all always do. Y'all never let us down. So when I say that or repeat that, right, it's not to say y'all not doing that. That's just to let y'all know y'all be on y'all job. Flea, it was a lot to unpack there. You made a lot of sense, but you know what me and your motto is? We never agree, and that's what makes us brothers, right?
Of course, absolutely.
I disagree with you.
Okay.
If I'm the owner or the GM, I'm upset at myself, and I'm upset at Mike Brown. Okay. I'm upset at myself because I made a mistake. Now, firing Thibodeau, I don't know if that's the mistake, right? It may be. But hiring Mike Brown, that's a mistake. That was a mistake, right? So for one, me being the owner of the GM, I'm very upset at that because the team is not responding to Mike Brown how I thought they were, right? Okay. But then I'm also disappointed in Mike Brown because you came here and you shook things up in a negative way to where now Karl Anthony Towns is not looking like the same player. From the beginning of the season, he wasn't comfortable with the offense. And everybody knows last season, we were okay offensively. It was defensively. It was in key moments in the clutch games, a la conference finals, not being able to get stops, right? Losing both home games, right? So for us, it never was offense. So for him to come in, we allow him to change the offense, and we're not looking like a championship contending team. I'm very upset at Mike Brown. I'm disappointed. The record is okay. The record could be better though, Flea.
I agree.
Because we brought you here just as we brought Cat here to get us over the hump. And when we look at some of the losses, it's reminiscent of with Tom Thibodeau. So in all actuality, do we have a nice Tom Thibodeau? Because we lose the same way, Flea. We did the same thing last season. We win certain games where we go, yes. But then we lose the certain games. Go ahead, you can respond.
No, because we weren't labeled an inconsistent team. Every night you knew what you was going to get out of the Knicks. You're not going to win every game, right? You may execute poorly at the end of the game. You may not hit shots at the end of the game. Guys may have a bad game for sure. But one thing for sure, the team last year, minus Tom Thibodeau, let's say minus him, just the team last year, I just saw a different kind of fight in that team last year than I do this year. And I don't know if that is directly attached to Tibbs or not at this point. At this point, I don't even know if it is, because like big shout out to LB So Wave. He always rock with us. Big shout out to him. He just said firing Thibodeau wasn't a mistake, but hiring Mike Brown was. Right. But hear me out, and I'll pass it back to you. Okay, cool. Firing Tibbs is the move. I could get on board with that. I've never said I couldn't get on board with that unless we knew what we was doing.
Right.
And then you make the mistake in doing that, makes me think that, okay, you really don't know what you're doing. Like, you could get rid that cliche term, the grass ain't always greener. Like, okay, we go get the, you know, I always relate it to joints. You go get the fly joint, right? But does the fly joint come with everything, or is she just fly? And I'm not even saying Mike Brown is fly. I'm just saying you thought he was. You thought he was. Okay. Right. It was cool. The marriage wasn't working. I had to do that. But now I step away and I go to this. Nah, not this. Not this. I think we were too good of a team to just settle on Mike Brown. That's my problem. I'll give it back to you.
No.
That's how I feel.
I ain't see Amari Green in a minute. She's in the building. And
Amari,
one of the original ladies of AllBall TV, the beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant Miss. She tell her how it is. Tori B is in the building. Amari Green is in the building. Listen, fellas, the ladies of AllBall TV are in the building. Put up a heart, put up a high, a wave, a peace sign, but be respectful. Ladies, what's up, y'all? Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Flea, at this point, and for some of the people that just got in the chat, before Fabian gets here, we're discussing Mike Brown. And the question I asked Flea is, and I want the chat, I'm asking y'all, if you are the GM or the owner of the Knicks, how do you feel about Mike Brown at this point? And Flea, I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed because we were supposed to be the clear-cut favorites this season.
For sure. We
were supposed to step up to a whole nother level as a team and as some players individually, right? Nobody has done that. And you cannot not look at the head coach. We can get to Brunson later. But for me, Mike Brown, when we do the pod thing, Flea, and I said 50-50, Mike Brown might have to get 65 to 70%. Because what he's done here, it at times it doesn't make sense. At times it looks ridiculous, right? And we always say we have a team where the way we're coached, no win is automatic. No win is guaranteed, right? We can play the Washington Wizards and struggle. We can play the Dallas Mavericks with nobody and get blown off the floor, right? So then we can play Chicago and it goes down to the wire and we barely pull out a win. This is on Mike Brown, Flea.
It's that.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go.
And for me, I know we always say this, but this is why Mike Brown is for sure after this, he's never getting a head coaching job. But Flea, we have to stop. We got to stop saying we got to forget about Tom Thibodeau, because it's not, the time period isn't long enough, Flea. It's still right around the corner. And we have to be honest. The way Tom Thibodeau got fired, right? And we expected Mike Brown to get us to a certain level. Tom Thibodeau's name is always going to be attached. It's going to be a headache. People don't want to hear it. But unless Mike Brown turns this thing around in the next 20 whatever so games and we're in the NBA Finals, then maybe you could stop thinking about Tom Thibodeau. But Tom Thibodeau's name is always going to be mentioned because, like you said, Flea, he created a culture. And a lot of people like Tom Thibodeau. He had the respect from the team. He had the respect from the franchise. And he had the respect from, like, majority of the fans. So
he's a part of turning this thing around.
Yes.
he was a part of turning this thing around. So, okay, if he got us to where we peaked at what he could do for us, that's cool. I'm cool with that. But when you have no plan on what the next move is, and you wind up settling, I don't think we have enough time. Our window is not big enough to just settle on Mike Brown and think, all right, we cool. We'll see what happens with him and go from that. You can't. I don't think we have a team where it's just you see what happens. Bring the guy in here that's going to bring us to the next level. So big shout out to Reem. Yeah, big shout out to Reem Hall and 124 for your 1999.
Listen, you definitely get a shake. Big shout out at Reem.Hall and 124 for your 1999 fleet. He says, fellas, just think about it. Mike Brown has 0 technical fouls this season. He's smiling with Draymond, smiling with the refs. Hey, Reem, we talked about that a while ago. That shit drives me crazy. That, if I'm a player, I look at Mike Brown totally different. And I'm going to be honest, Flea, I don't know if players want to play for a coach like Mike Brown, right? At this point, let's take it a step further. Would you have a problem if Mike Brown got fired right now?
Would I have a problem with it? Yeah, that would just let me know that we.
No. Hold on. Right, let it settle in. Listen, because I know you, Flea. I don't want you to break it down. No.
I'm gonna answer you.
Forget having a plan. I'm just asking you.
I'm answering you.
Right now, if Mike Brown was to be fired, if it was breaking news, the Knicks fired Mike Brown, would you have a problem with that?
Yes. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
I'm gonna just tell you why. Yes. I'm gonna tell you why. That lets me know that we just throwing the season in. That lets me know that. That lets me know that we don't have faith in what we're gonna be doing going forward, and we throwing the season in. That's the only reason why I went like, if he got fired, I'm cool. But that lets me know right now where we at. Did we hit 60 games yet? What I said, 37 and 22. Somebody do the quick math on that.
Yeah, that's 59 games.
Right. We right there. That lets me know, okay, we ain't really trying to do nothing for the rest of the season. We're gonna figure this thing out in the summertime and figure out who's gonna be the coach. So I ain't really mad, but that lets me know the direction of what the Knicks is going in for the rest of the season. So
now I agree with you, right? You know, that this is one time we agree. I asked that question because I think that's a legit question. And let me tell you why it's a legit question, Flea. We watch the games together, all of us. Me, you, Fabi in the chat, right? Have a great time. But how many nights, how many games can we see the team just flat out give up? How many games can we just watch Mike Brown just get blown out? Pause. How many games can we just look lost on defense? How many games can Karl Anthony Towns only shoot 5 field goals? How many times can Mike Brown just look lost on the sideline with that stupid smile? Like, how long can that happen? For me, you know, I think it's a legit question. And I don't know if that's throwing the season in, right? Because to have a roster like this, I still think you still have to play and fight, right? But I think it's a legit question. And I think at this point, Mike Brown, remember, Flea, I said it beginning of the season. Y'all all laughed at me. I said, I'm telling you right now, he's on a short leash. And right now, go ahead.
He's on a fucking pressure cooker, bro. He walked into the lion's den where he walked into a heavyweight fight, right? The nigga in the corner was like, the fighter in the corner was like, I can't rock with this one no more. I need a new. He walked into a heavyweight fight is what we expected. You know what I'm saying? We coming out of the Eastern Conference Finals. We think we walking into a season where, like everybody said, there were plenty of advantages, or it appeared that way. Boston appeared to be like they were going to struggle. Jaylen Brown is saying, that's not happening. We beat Detroit last year. thought that they was just a young team. That shit stung them so bad that they say, you know what? We're going to come back and be the #1 seed in the conference and might have the MVP of the league right now. Giannis is hurt. Philly is trying to figure it out. Halliburton is down. Trae Young gets traded out of Atlanta. Orlando's about to get rid of their coach because they can't figure shit out with they two the best player. Like, all of it was laid out there for the Knicks. And somehow, some way, like, we are like crawling through the season. We're not rolling. There's been spot moments, just moments, but we got to put together, you know, a nice stretch of basketball, and we haven't been able to do that. And I think Mike Brown is a huge part of that. His substitutions are very erratic. What's the pattern? Every night is different. Again, you don't want to be predictable as a coach, right? You want to make the proper adjustments. But goddamn, like, you play so hard in the first 2 minutes of the game, and then he comes back in the garbage time. What the hell did Diawara do wrong? You're looking for ball handlers. Tyler Kolek he's been working his ass off. Get the kid out there. How is he going to experience?
Yeah.
I don't think the Knicks were a team to just bring in and figure it out. Here, Mike Brown, figure it out. Come on, man. That's a slap in the face to us as fans who are like heavily invested now, especially because we've become a perennial playoff team. You could plug the Knicks into the playoffs now. At one point, you couldn't say that about us. So at this point, it's like it's unfair to the fan base. Like, you bring this guy in, and we expecting him to take us to another level. And you could clearly see that we're not that team. I don't want to hear about, because there's 20 games left to the playoffs. You're telling me in 20 games we're gonna do a 180? Come on, y'all. Let's be real.
Big shout out, Mr. James Carter, 11937. Thank you for your $5. Peace and blessings, my brothers. Do y'all believe in Phil Jackson's 40-20 rule to win a championship? That's 40 wins before 20 losses. And yes, F Phil Jackson. Yeah. And Mr. James Carter. Yes. James Carter. Yes. F Phil Jackson, because what he attempted to do to us was insane, right? Beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Tiger Girl is in the building, y'all. Tiger Girl, what up, baby?
Tiger Girl, what up, girl?
I'm gonna be honest, Fleet. You know, right now, Mike Brown, this was a bad mistake. And what makes it worse is you get fooled by the record, right? Because we may win another 50-win season, right? We'll be the 3rd seed, maybe, hopefully go no lower than the 4th seed. And that right there is what people are going to cling on to. Because I've seen people in the chat, we 15 games over 500. Why we panicking? Why this? Why that? But with Mike Brown, you know, as you can see, there's no chemistry with your team. We still suck on defense. Your 2 best players don't get along. They have no chemistry.
We could get the job done, baby. We could get the job done, baby. Listen. I hate to cut you off. I hate to cut you off. We get the job done, baby. Big shout out to Mike T. Mike T's our guy. He's been around for a second now.
Flea.
We get the job done, baby.
Flea, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you.
Amen. I bring back the shirt and tie and the good tailored suits back on the sidelines for niggas.
Let me explain something. Let me explain something to y'all. Hey, Mike T.
What up, Mike T?
Just imagine, because what y'all see on here is what you get. Like, this ain't fake. Like, we really nuts, right?
Yes, I do have dog shades on that night.
The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Cherokee is in the building. Cherokee, what up, baby? All the ladies in the building, man. Fellas, show love. Hey, Mike T. Imagine me as the head coach, Fleet and Fabian as assistant head coaches, and all the ladies of AllBall TV are the other assistants. Can you imagine how we'd be? They couldn't deal with us, bro.
What a time.
This team would not be able to deal with us. I'm sorry. Mike T, I would love that head coaching job, but they wouldn't be able to put up with us. Because me and Flea gonna be arguing on the side while the game is going on. We're not even watching the game. Imagine what Mo and Tory B is going to be saying to Cat. Imagine what Fabian is going to be.
We gonna be arguing half the time.
Bro, you kidding me? They gonna be like, them niggas ain't coaching, them niggas is arguing. We arguing over some nut shit. So, Mike T, listen, man. This team, you know, a lot of these great teams, coaching matters, but it doesn't matter as much. For us, we need a good head coach, Flea. Like I said, I wasn't a big Tom Thibodeau fan, but I have to be honest. At least with Tom Thibodeau, you didn't feel how you feel with Mike Brown. Mike Brown is a mess, man. And Mike Brown just wants to be liked. He wants to be a nice guy. He wants to be cool with everybody. It's just too much smiling. It's too much hugging. It's too much high-fiving with the opponents. It's just too much of that. And also, he doesn't hold himself or nobody accountable. At this point, Mike Brown, he's not an NBA head coach. And I'm going to take it a step further. I don't know if Mike Brown is a good head coach, period. Even if it was for high school. Like, he could be a mentor. He could be on a coaching staff. But, bro, he's not a head coach.
I don't know what that move, I don't know what made them say this move is the move. What made them say that? What made them say that? What made them say that? What made them say, okay, we hire this dude is going to be the guy? No way.
Yeah,
no way. No way.
And, you know, somebody alluded to it in the chat. I don't think he has one technical foul. I don't see him fighting on the sideline. I don't know when the last time I seen him. Right. I don't know the last time I seen him upset. But listen, man. I don't know, Flea. I don't know. But at this point, he has to go. He has to go.
Big shout out, I got Rico. What up, man, Rico?
Rico NYC Bronx is in the building. Thank you for your $5. I believe in the Knicks in the playoffs. F Mike Brown. The players are going to have to do what they have to do and say F Bobby Brown, Flea. Oh, and say F Brown. Bobby Brown, Flea. What up, OG? Rico NYC Bronx.
Rico, what up? What up? I might have to have you dispose of something in the chat or something in a second.
That's a fact.
I'm being nice tonight. Might have to get a nigga up out of here. What up, Rico? Flea.
I seen somebody in the chat ask us a question.
What they asked us, OG? What they asked us?
Chat. Flea. Do we hold the players accountable as much as we supposed to? I'm going to ask again. Chat and Knicks Rehab. Do we hold the players accountable as much as we supposed to?
1,000%. That's all we talk about. That's all we talked about from day one. We spent almost 2 months. We spent almost 2 months. We spent almost 2 months talking about Karl Anthony Towns. Almost 2 months. Like,
other players, Flea. Like, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I'm just saying.
Other players on the team.
You've called everybody regular. Everybody's regular weed. You've called everybody regular. You've asked if guys are starters on other teams. Can anybody else start on a championship level team? Is anybody a top 5 player at their position? I think we've held them accountable on several occasions. On several occasions, bro. Several occasions. So I don't think we letting anybody off the hook. I've always said that y'all let JB off the hook. I would appreciate us, you know, and as we have been, we've been holding him more and more accountable. But
yo, this nigga here trying to sneak in the building. Get in the building, man. Yeah, we talk about JB, your guy now, who's all of a sudden not my guy. We know somebody who don't hold JB accountable. Bet that.
I mean, he loved him. He love him.
Hold on. You know what? While he's prepping and getting ready, the best editor in the game. No. Let him take his time.
Get your ass back to the States, man.
No, Fleet.
Get your ass back to the States, man.
Let him take his time, because I'm gonna pat myself on the back. You know why? Because I bragged and gloat about myself. Yeah, I'm one of those. Told y'all, I can't wait to Varnell Hill this thing. Lord have mercy, right?
Super nigga. Remember Super nigga?
Super nigga is crazy.
The last picture. What up?
Please, when I said, when in chat, hold yourselves accountable. When I said,
hold yourself accountable.
Can I finish?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Because y'all all y'all count is my wrongs. Y'all don't count the victories. It's a lot of wrongs.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
It's a lot of wrongs.
There's a lot.
A whole lot.
I got a file. I got a file.
It's a small file of some big victories. When I said OG and Mikal Bridges can't start on championship teams or good teams, everybody told me I was crazy. I wonder how y'all feel about that now. I'm just saying, Flea.
You said that. I don't think these other niggas.
But I'm saying now that we are seeing them.
I think OG. I believe that. I think OG can start. Like,
let me explain. No. All right.
OG coming back off the toe injury. He's had a bad stretch of games. No question. Off the last 4 games coming back from the toe injury, he's been shit. But cut it out. He can start on a championship level team for sure.
A championship level team wants their small forward, if he's playing his proper position, because is he a small forward or power forward? Which one? Which one? Because this makes a difference.
I mean, in today's game, he could play both. But traditionally, he's a small forward.
Right. So any championship level team with a good head coach, they want their small forwards to be able to handle the ball, run the offense, and get their own shot. OG can't do none of those. I'm not saying he doesn't belong in the NBA, but if y'all think OG is going to take somebody's spot on a championship contending team or a very good team, y'all done lost your minds. Sorry.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know.
Big shout out at Reem Harlem 124 once again with the 499. Listen, Harlem is in the building today.
Harlem is in the building today. I like that.
We got to get Josh Hart out that starting lineup. He don't shoot, and his turnovers be back breaking. Pause.
I ain't mad at it. I love Josh Hart. I love Josh Hart.
Hey, Reem, holla at these 2 niggas over here when you talk to Josh Hart. At them 2.
I don't run from that. I love Josh Hart, but do I think he should come off the bench? Would he be one of the best players coming off? 1,000%. We've elevated Josh Hart's profile as a basketball player. He's always been one of them guys in the NBA, been one of them guys that come off the bench and bring firepower. So yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Hello.
What's good, right?
Hello.
That's hello. What's going on? Now
right?
Yeah. Hi. Everything. Hopefully you can hear me clearly.
Nah. We're gonna kick you in your back now about your
black shades and a black V-neck. He snuck in the chat. Like
you got a V-neck on tonight?
Chest hairs. Yo, you probably gotta jump out.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi nasty right now. You love to talk about niggas' Wi-Fi. Get your Wi-Fi together, brother.
Yeah, Flea.
Bring your ass back to the States, man.
But hey, Flea, you know what though? If this is the team we're gonna have, we definitely need a coach that's going to be able to coach guys up. And we know for a fact Mike Brown isn't that guy. So if we don't have a coach that's going to be able to coach up a Bridges or OG or Hart or Karl Anthony Towns, Flea, forget championship level basketball. Like you said, depending on who we play in the first round, it can get ugly. Like if we play the Charlotte Hornets, Right. If we play the Charlotte Hornets, like these are no gimmies. If we mess around and play Philly and B gets healthy, like this is not guaranteed. So, Fleet, you know, this Mike Brown situation and him not being able to hold, he's not even able to hold players accountable. That's how bad of a coach he is. Fleet, how important is it to have a coach that's well respected to where you can hold the players accountable to where what happens between Brunson and Cat can't happen? Like a la, you know, I hate when guys bring up Shaq and Kobe, but you had a Phil Jackson who was so respected that they're gonna make it work. How important is it? And that's one of the reasons Mike Brown has to go. Because if Cat and Brunson stays, Fleet, and you can't get them to be on the same page,
that's got to be the priority, right? That's got to be the priority. Obviously, being a good defensive team, obviously having, like, you know, principles on the offensive end, but the priority has to be getting your two best players on the same page, especially if it's a big and a small, right? A big and a guard, excuse me. Especially if it's that. Why wouldn't that be the priority? Why wouldn't you structure your offense around catering to their best abilities, your two best players? Especially Cat, because Brunson gonna go get it no matter what. But come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Big shout out at Amazement for their 199.
99.
Flea got the TC from Wayne's Brothers do-rag. Google it. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Flea the only one I can make a purple do-rag look good, man. I'm just being honest with you.
Nigga said, but you gotta go back to TC though. Y'all remember TC?
Yeah, I remember TC. I think it was a maniac. Yeah.
He was a maniac.
Yeah,
that's a good one, yo. That's a good one. What up, Amazement?
Thrill 'em Guns. Thank you for your $2 and always showing love. AllBall TV, best Nick talk anywhere. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all even more, my brother. Thank you always.
Well, love you, boy.
Fabian is in the building.
Sorry, first of all,
who could smoke bad shades of V-neck? I don't like your lineup. Yo, get back to the States, man. I don't like what's going on over there, man. Get back to the States, man.
First of all, the lineup could never improve at this point. I'm going to Turkey very soon. Second of all,
okay. What you got, Ray?
I apologize because I thought I could try a different spot and be better with the Wi-Fi, but I think I'll just stick to the same spot. TC from the Wayans Brothers is a class.
Insane.
Classic. I'm so upset that I did not come up with that shit. That is crazy. Shout out to Amazement. Holy shit. Holy shit. Love y'all, brothers. Man. Super chat members, everybody. Love all of y'all. Y'all are amazing. I'm sorry, I just dove right in kamikaze style. Where we at, man? Nah, come on, man. Fabio got better head than me. Fabio's crazy.
You see that comment? You see that comment above it though.
Fabian,
that post.
We was yeah, y'all stupid. Yo, listen. We always find light in the dark.
No. Wait. You all right, Ray? You all right?
I am. Last visual.
You all right?
That is not. I cannot blame. My barber hasn't touched my hairline. My barber hasn't touched my hairline in 15 years. If my barber ever touches my hairline, that's a scrap. One of us is dying. One of us is dying in that barbershop. Do not touch this shit. I can't be blessed like Flea and AllBall up here. Look, AllBall got braids at 100,000 years old. This guy's a vampire, man.
Yo, how does he have braids? He's 50. He's 50. Look at this nigga's head. Are you shitting me? Thank you, Cherokee. Love you, girl.
I'm beyond jealous.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I walked into the Josh Hart hate. That we pumped up Josh Hart. That's what we do. That's why we don't like that. You know what? that's part of the combination of the ingredients that we bring to the screen. Because all balls always stressing like, yo, we make anybody hot. So when you come here, we're gonna have to fucking flame you if you ain't doing your thing, bro. Because we will make you hot. And we seen it with Cat. We seen it with you know what? Let's take the Josh Hart. Josh Hart, you ain't never had this much command on a team ever. Yes, old boy, Flea and myself and the other Knicks fans, it is our fault. Yes, you want to hear that, old boy? And who was it? Reem from Harlem? No problem. But that's what we do. He hustles, man. We know we love him for what he is, but when he goes against what he is, when he overdoes it. That's when we go like, damn, he ain't got it. But oh boy, I think our biggest issue is, hear me out. I don't know where y'all was with this. It's almost like we got to rely on Josh Hart because we can't rely on Hounds. Don't want to say his name because everybody keeps. And somebody just said, bro, Flea. Somebody just said, I wonder what y'all was saying during the Pistons series last year. And I sent them game 2 last season, how we was going crazy. And in that shit, we were talking about how Cat wasn't shooting the ball. And I'm like, yo, this is 2 different coaches in the playoffs and in the regular season. We're saying the same thing. This is part of the reason why Josh Hart may have to feel like, he has to overdo it. He should know. He's an energy guy. Hell no, we shouldn't rely on him all ball. Not that you're wrong, but I think Flea and I share the same sentiment where it's like, yo, we gotta love a motherfucker who just goes all out. Cat don't go all out. These other dudes ain't going all out. Deuce goes all out. I ain't going front. Stammet goes all out. We could name the guys that don't. I love OG all ball. He don't go all out, bro. I just gotta keep it. He does not go all out. He doesn't. And it's frustrating at this point in time of the season that we're still saying these things. Bro, it's game 55, 60, whatever it is. It's too far into the season to have these frustrations about how we should be playing basketball. This shit sucks, man. I'm not gonna lie to you all, boy.
Yeah, but that was a great point. But it's a lot of guys on the team that don't go all out. Like Mitchell Robinson doesn't go all out. Mikal Bridges doesn't go all out. The coach doesn't go all out.
Yeah, right.
Like I say this all the time, and I really thought of this the other day, and I said it and everybody laughed. I'm like, yo, we have a team of the opposite. We have a point guard that can't get guys involved. We have a shooting guard that don't want to shoot and don't want no contact. We have a small forward that can't handle the ball. We have a power forward in Karl-Anthony Towns. Okay, we have a center that can't play back-to-backs. We are a team that has a recipe for disaster. And then you have a head coach who wants to be nice to everybody. He's just happy he got a job, let alone a Knicks job. It's to the point now where when we said Darvin Ham didn't deserve to be a Lakers head coach, Flea 100% correct. Mike Brown doesn't deserve to be the Knicks head coach. This is the New York Knicks. This is I got to retract my retract. It wasn't a plan. And if it was a plan, this might be the worst plan in Knicks history when it comes to head coaching. This might be worse than Derek Fisher. Because at least with Derek Fisher, we knew, listen, that ain't shit.
You're not striving for anything.
Right, right.
It's zero expectation.
Right,
yeah,
Flea.
Fisher, you could go out there and win 17 games. Who cares?
Right. No, nobody cared at that point. Flea, I'm going to let you cook. We come from Brunson, MVP candidate, knocking on the door to an NBA Finals, which we haven't been since the 90s, right? We finally have a team that a fan base can go berserk about. And we drop the ball like this. Listen, Mike Brown, Flea, he has to go, Flea. And I asked the question earlier, and Flea, you can cook, and then Fabian can maybe respond to it briefly. Will we have a problem? Then Mike Brown was fired now.
Oh no, I think I got to get that to Fabian. I already said my piece. I already said my piece on that. If you missed it, Fabian, that would just let me know what we're doing with this season. If we fire him right now with 60 games left in the season, a month away from the playoffs, a month and a half away from the playoffs, that would just let me know, okay, we packing it up and we ain't really got confidence in doing anything for this season. The other side to that, and I'll throw this out there for y'all because, you know, and I love y'all, but y'all the conspiracy theorists, guys. If they do that, if they swing like that and do that, they got to know something we don't know. If they do it like that, then there's a handshake deal behind there. There's something in the tuck. They must know something. You know, they know if they do that, that's the other side of it. For me, that would just let me know, like, we punting on this season, and we'll see what we could do in the summertime and go from there.
First of all, Rico is Silver Fox energy all day over here. Number one. Number two,
Rico.
You know, a lot of people get upset when AllBall says something, right? Because it's the extreme. But the issue, when you have an issue with that, is that he's not wrong about the feeling. You feel the same shit that he does. We don't fucking want this guy around. He stinks. And he stinks so bad that you don't. Who wants a smelly thing around? He stinks. See, we overuse certain words and forget what the word means. When something stinks, you try to get rid of it. When do you keep smelly things around? Right? So are we at the point that if we get rid of him, Flea, first of all, is throwing a parade from Houston to the Bronx. So I would not want to see that shit. I want no parts of that shit, number one. Number two, you can't fire him.
Pack that nigga the fuck up, man. Pack that nigga. But then,
because no, you know why, Flea? Because now how the fuck are we back? And we said it last episode. How are we back in the same position we were last year?
That's exactly my point.
AllBall said,
bro.
Yo, did y'all? Bro. He was at the game. I forgot what game it was. But AllBall came back from the game and he said, yo, not for nothing. I'm sitting in the crowd. I'm like, what the fuck is that? As an assistant benching staff, assistant coaching staff. What is that? And this year, they kind of camouflaged it. I don't know these guys' names.
It's the only guy we had to the last one.
It's the same people, bro.
Except the shooting coach.
Mo Cheeks is still there. I forgot the other tall dogs. Bro, it's the same people, bro. Same people.
So that's the reason why if you give up on him, it's like, yo, we don't even have somebody that could fill in as a head coach, which was our issue to begin with.
Yes, we do. Ain't nobody gonna like it.
Oh boy.
It's only one person that's there, and he only got to do it for 20 games. And he can implement the same strategies and the same thing that Tom Thibodeau did. Rick Brunson. I'm not saying I would like it, but I'm just saying. Listen.
What else you gonna do? What else you gonna do? What else you gonna do?
Now watch this.
Because y'all said. Go back. Hold on. You can go with that. I'm gonna let you go with that. But y'all said people will be knocking the fucking door down. Do y'all remember that? I'm gonna go find that tape. I'm gonna go find that tape. And real ones in the chat, the real ones in the chat. Y'all know the real one. Y'all know who y'all.
I got a rebuttal for that. You ain't gonna call me out and I can't respond.
Hold on. The real ones in the chat know. These two brothers standing next to me said niggas would be knocking down the door to come coach the New York Knicks. I'm just giving the chat some time because the real ones remember.
You ready?
Knocking down the door
hold on a second,
coach this team.
Before you go, AllBall, I have no idea what this man is talking about. I plead the fifth.
I'm not. No. I'm responding. So check this out. I remember that clear as day. Also remember people. Also remember someone up here saying nobody wants to play for the Knicks. One of the biggest superstars said he wanted to play here. So that right there was. Hold on, let me finish.
When he gets here, I'll eat my words. When he gets here, I'll eat my words. Can I
finish? Can I finish?
Right, go ahead, bro.
Yo. When we went after one coach, how many coaches got extensions?
And that's cool. Niggas was owed money. Niggas was owed money.
What you saying, Flea? Niggas get extensions every day, B.
Every day, B. Every day, B. Every day, baby.
Listen, we ain't seen quicker extensions in NBA history. The word was the Knicks won Jason Kidd. Oh. Next thing you know, you get extension. You get extension. You get extension. Flea. Listen. The solution. Because there's two sides to a coin. Yes, you fire Mike Brown, it can go horribly wrong. But what if it goes horribly right?
You said
what if
I'm cool with that. You said the same thing about Tibbs.
Right. And right.
You said the same shit about Tibbs.
Hey, a lot of us did. I was wrong.
No. Fuck a lot of us. Me and you, right?
Right.
Me and you had the gloves on, bro.
Fucking do.
We had the gloves on, bro. Going back and forth for months. Come on, man.
Flea, this man is not up to the task. Fabian is 100% correct. He stinks. He looks like he stinks. I'm tired of the sight of his face. Like, seriously, I'm tired of looking at him. I don't want to see him. He can go. I'm sorry. And this team has enough guys that been in the league to where the season would not be over if you fired Mike Brown. Now, yeah, that might be drastic. That might be a bit extreme. I'm just saying, bro, he's not the guy.
Oh, boy, is there a you look like you stink team? I think we got to come up with that. Just celebrities. I know some people I work with. I go from a distance. I like, nah, I ain't getting near you. But
somebody already got that title. Jada Kissinger.
I told y'all niggas walk away win. That walk away win when somebody walk past you.
They say your man Lenny Kravitz is crazy. Allegedly, listen. They say
you don't use deodorant.
You can get in trouble for telling nigga he stinks.
Funk Dr. Spot. They said, listen, niggas be natural, man. You know how this shit be.
Niggas be natural, man.
Nah, they went Redman on us. Brick City.
Shout out UDK Sports Talk 7. Thank you for your $9.99. 2 questions. Knowing what you know now, are you redoing the cat trade? For me, the answer is no. Lastly, if you're benching Hart, is Shamet or Robinson the guy getting inserted into the lineup? UDK Sports, I answer real quick first. My opinion, I would bench Bridges and Josh Hart, and I would insert Shamet and Mitchell Robinson, and I would have Hart and Bridges coming off the bench. So, I would do that just to see what happens, right? Even if you do it for 2-3 games, like I said, that don't mean Shamet and Mitchell Robinson has to play starter minutes. Hart and them can still get their minutes, but I would
Mitchell Robinson can't play starter minutes, man.
Bro,
what the fuck are we talking about?
But no. I gotta ask. Man. I don't want to skip on my guy's question. So I asked. We'll go address the last one last.
Yeah.
The second one, lastly, if you're benching Hart, is Shamet or Robinson the guy to get started? Flea, you answer that for us because you know better. It's a professional basketball setting, and when you are expected to play, if one of your guys ain't playing, you like, yo, how come he can't start? And he's so dominant when he's on. It's like it's such a letdown that he's not starting. Can you explain that? I mean, can you at least go in, think about why can't he start? What's keeping him? What's preventing him from being a 82 shooting for 80 games, 30 minutes a game? What's stopping a guy like that? Is it the body? Is it not holding up? Because that's what I'm seeing a lot of reports on too.
Well, like I told you, I'm disappointed in the fact that we haven't got to a place where we can rely on Mitchell Robinson to play high minutes. Like, I'm disappointed in that. He should be the starting big. He should be relied upon. He would literally anchor our defense. From a consistent basis, we probably would look a lot different on the defensive end. Offensively, we could talk about that later, but defensively, being able to get stops, because that's what it's about, right? When we get into the playoffs, it's about getting stops. It's about mucking the game up. It's about, timely stops. The end of the game, getting a big block, a big rebound. Mitch could do that, but why can't we see that during the season? and then there ain't no guarantee he's gonna be in the playoffs. So it's hard to attach any expectations next to him because you have no clue what you're gonna get.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at this point, when you have a coach like Mike Brown, man, and that was a great question. We have a coach like Mike Brown. He doesn't have the cojones, man, or the respect to make a move like that. You know, these guys, you know, nowadays, like, yo, this person getting this money. How could you do this? How could you do that? And remember, Flea, we alluded to this early in the season. Remember when I was like, yo, we need Mitch to play 70 plus games and try to play at least 25 plus minutes. And it's like, yo, if he can't do that, and then you have guys struggling, and now, like I said, because Mitch, him being a starter, puts everybody in their right place. Now OG is the legit 3. Cat is the legit 4, right? So for me, I just think, you know, with Mike Brown, he has to do something to save the season for himself. And like I said, just imagine now if you got Hart and Bridges coming off the bench. To me, that move right there will also show if Hart and Bridges is playing for a championship or not. Because if they can't respect that and understand that, that means they're just here for the limelight and the money. Pack them up. A lot of guys, what Steve Kerr did with Andre Iguodala, to me, that goes so under the radar. To try to convince a guy to come off the bench for the betterment of the team, and that changes the whole team's dynamic and maybe makes y'all better. If guys are not willing to make that sacrifice, especially if at this point you're not playing great basketball and you're a detriment to us starting on both ends of the floor, then I don't want guys like that. And I think, Flea, that's why we have a very big problem, and there's going to be some conversations that's going to have to be had once the season is over. A lot of guys going to have to go, bro. These guys are not here to win, Flea. They robbing us, dog.
And just for all the newcomers, Flea said this shit long time ago. Sick of Mitchell Robinson. Sick of his shit. And he was initially a part of the Karl-Anthony Towns trade. The offer was Mitchell Robinson and Julius Randle for Karl-Anthony Towns. Will we be better off that way? I don't know. Because it just seems like we're hoping that he can play certain games, ride through the playoffs, coast through the regular season, make it to the playoffs where he can be the high leverage guy that he is. But, you know, the regular season is tough, man. The playoffs or the playoffs in the regular season is what it is. You can't sit here and hope and be hopeful. There's guys that are playing 70 plus games every year, and it's not right to them. To your point, AllBall, like the fact that OG is out of position, Karl-Anthony Towns is out of position. Shamit, going back to that question, you replace Josh Hart with Shamit. The only reason why Josh Hart is starting is because we know Karl-Anthony Towns is going to need help on the boards with that starter lineup. So Mitchell Robinson, of course, would just automatically supplant all that shit. There is no second thought about it. The reason why Josh Hart is starting is because Mitchell Robinson can't. And if we're being real, those were both bench guys 2 seasons ago. So maybe they are just bench guys. Mitchell Robinson was drafted that late in the first round for that reason. I'm pretty sure. I know they're going to say they scouted him or whatever it was. But if he was playing like that in college, he would have been a top 10 draft pick. Easily. There's no way a guy like that escapes top 10. But he wasn't for a reason. And we keep going after underdogs and keep being stuck in the purgatory of hope. It fucking sucks. So, knowing what you know now, you're redoing the cat trade. Redoing? I never wanted that shit. You can't trade depth for Karl-Anthony Towns. You can't trade depth unless it's for the guy that we've been clamoring for, which is Giannis. He's an MVP. Season in, season out, that's what he is. So with Cat, we didn't get an MVP. You can't trade depth for that alongside trading the core and the chemistry of the team. I never wanted to do that trade, but if I'm going to answer the question in present day, would I redo it? You have to redo it. You have to redo it, especially knowing what you know now, where we're begging Karl-Anthony Towns to take more shots and you're known as a scorer. Yeah, you have to redo the trade. This is insane. I don't care who your teammate is. I don't care if Brunson's a one-on-one player. I just really don't. I've always been kind of on that side the entire time. Bro, why aren't you feeling like the best shooter of all time? How is it that the best shooter of all time only gets off 4 or 5 shots? If you feel that confident in yourself to call yourself the best at whatever kind of scoring that you do, and you have the opportunity to take those shots, and you don't take them, stop calling yourself that. You look really stupid now. You just do. So of course we would redo that trade. You have to, AllBall.
I don't think, as much as we want to continue to kick cats back in, it's a lot of bigger problems. I think Mikal Bridges is a bigger problem than Cat. I think that's the trade. I think that's the move that jammed us up more than getting Cat.
That was hold on, AllBall. That was the thing that we got. I'm sorry, Fleet, that we got caught up in yesterday when all I was saying was Stephen A. Smith, you're lying because there's no way Jalen Brunson wanted any one of his Villanova guys out, right? But the actual point is, this Mikal Bridges shit was fucked up because you got rid of Dante also. And if you were going to trade for Cat to get Bridges, you're absolutely right, AllBall. How are you going to have Cat and Brunson in the starting lineup and then get less defense and get less depth? That shit makes no sense.
Hold on, Fleet, before you respond. And there's another move that I think was worse than Cat, and that's giving OG the max. I remember a lot of people saying, yo, we're scared that if OG go to Philly, go here. Now looking at OG, nobody's scared of OG. OG ain't a game changer at this point. I'm saying right now, Fleet, I'm staying in the moment. Like, I have to be honest.
Staying in the moment, but at that time, that was part of building what we were trying to get to.
Right, but some of us
I disagree with that, because if you see OG in Philly, you don't want that in the playoffs this year.
No, I disagree. Hold on. Some of us agreed. I know I did. That's too much money for OG. I'm not saying we don't keep him, but that's too much. OG didn't deserve the max. He did nothing for us to deserve the max.
That's cool. He don't deserve the money. But at the end of the day, like, it was a good pickup for us. It was something necessary that we needed. We needed that. Now, I don't know if you want to marry him, but at the end of the day, you would rather not have a capable wing defender. You would rather not have whatever he brings when he's playing well. Let me ask that. When he's playing well, he had his best season. He had his best season of his career last year.
After trading RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quick, no matter how you feel about them, AllBall, they had trade value, and then you get OG
after getting paid too. After getting paid, he had the best season of his career.
Now,
that's a good point, Flea.
Right. I liked OG here. At one point, I loved OG here, but the money was too much. We could have we maybe could have got another piece without giving him all that money. I'm just saying, a lot of these guys, no disrespect, no team was giving them what we gave them. Nobody was going to give OG the max. Nobody was going to give up 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. We got swindled. And I'm just saying that, did we need these guys? Yes. But at what cost? It cost us to the point now where people could laugh and not like Stephen A. Smith, but we all know the Milwaukee Bucks wanted draft picks. We had no draft picks because we gave them up for Mikal Bridges. I don't want to keep alluding and keep talking about the Giannis. I'm just saying, these moves we made, as they say, all ball is extreme. The Knicks were extreme at going after Mikal Bridges and re-signing OG Flea. I just think those two moves are not are worse than somebody saying, well, we redo Cat. No, I would redo Mikal Bridges and giving OG the max. He would have to take a pay cut, or I'm letting you walk.
To double down on what you're saying, AllBall, it's not just the fact that we traded 5 draft picks for him. You shrunk the amount of draft picks you have, and you shrunk your depth, so you putting yourself behind the 8 ball for no reason when you didn't have to be, when we never were in the first place before that. So you're fucking right, man. You are right. It's not that Mikal Bridges being that bad. He's almost untradeable now, or he's nowhere near worth the value that he was back then, because Memphis was going to give up 4 draft picks for Mikal Bridges to Phoenix. That was there. So the market was set, but you didn't have to do that. Why? Because you wanted to add him with the Nova Knicks and then go against that, and it just doesn't make sense. The moves don't make sense. If you wanted the Nova Knicks, why didn't you keep them all? And then if you went and got Cat, right now we're stuck with Cat, OG, and Bridges because we made it that way, and we didn't have to do that. So I think you're 100% correct now. Like now I'm seeing more and more what you're saying, bro. You're putting yourself between a rock and a hard place. That's where we at right now. You disagree, Flea?
I disagree on like not understanding OG's value. That's what I'm getting from y'all right now. I feel like y'all are discrediting OG's value because he's playing poorly right now. Like it's easy to talk about, okay, he's having a bad stretch. That's cool. But to say, all right, if you don't want to take less money, we're gonna let him walk. What were the alternatives? We traded him away. We gave away a RJ Barrett, an IQ. Like in that trade, that was one of the best deals at that time in the league because he completely changed how we looked defensively. And then we kind of took off. So, I mean, cool. We need to hold him accountable right now. $40 million is a lot of money, but I'm not going to discredit OG's value for what he is, especially when he's playing at a high level. I don't know.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that part. But I'm combining all of what AllBall is saying to go, oh, shit, you're right. Because it's not that OG's contract is that bad. It's when you add that, it's when you subtract all the draft picks and you subtract the depth now for Bridges. Yeah. Especially playing the way he plays. I feel like he made that even worse.
But I feel like those are two isolated things. Like those.
How can you think that?
I think those are two isolated moments. I don't think that was the OG trading for OG wasn't the domino effect that we said, okay, we're gonna go get Bridges. I don't think that. I don't think that.
No. So stay right there. That was the last good move that we made. That was the last good move that we all can agree. Like, yeah, we lost the depth. Actually, we had depth. We got a true in that trade. So we traded 2 for 2, and we were good there. Then we said, you know what, Quentin Grimes, you could go. And after that, it was like, did we really have to trade Quentin Grimes? Then we traded Mikal Bridges.
Because because Flea, the point I'm trying to make, right, is, you know, with the OG move, right? Just imagine if he could have took a little less. I'm not saying, all right, you want 40 a year and we telling you take 30. Yo, take this 37 and maybe we could have kept a Precious Ochoa. Maybe we could have signed another player we needed. I'm just saying that combination with the Mikal Bridges, and let's be honest, you know, we knew what we was getting with OG. He doesn't have a handle. He struggles with getting his own shot. We thought we was getting a DPOY candidate. He has took a tremendous backslide, from 2 seasons ago up to now. Oh, and by the way, he's injury prone. I'm just saying, when we talk about the Karl Anthony Towns move, I don't think that move is as bad as people making it out to be. Like I said, I think the 2 moves that I think that people are really underrating, that I think is worse, is giving OG the max and what we gave up for Mikal Bridges. I'm sorry.
Listen, y'all. Like I can't get with, like, it's cool to talk about it now, right? And it probably feels right to say it right now, but come on, man. Like, we thought we La Costa Rosa was our slogan for the last couple of years. Like, in Leon Rose, we trust was what we were saying for the last couple of years. Like, I mean, okay, we could reevaluate him. That's fair. You got to reevaluate the nigga that's running the team. Absolutely. But those moves that were strategically made put us in a position that we haven't been in a very long time. Like, we got to call a spade a spade. We can't discount making it to the Eastern Conference Finals as like some poo-putt shit. Like, we've been there. Like, that's what we do. Like, we act like we've been there before. We ain't, like what I said, we ain't been there before. So now, like, we got a look, excuse me, we got a little taste of it, pause, and now we're going to act like, oh, we just going to spin the block again on it? It don't work like that.
Flea, but what's your slogan? What's your slogan?
Do it again.
What do you
do it again?
Exactly. When the last time OG did it again?
See, but that's where you're losing Flea at, because you can't act like OG is not all defensive caliber.
He's not.
Like, Well, hold on. Wait. You can't say that. You can't say that. You can, yo, bro. Every all defensive caliber dude that you can mention has other higher level defenders around them. They just do. Mikal Bridges, this guy has Cat and Brunson to make up for. Number one. Number two, Mikal Bridges is supposed to be another all defensive caliber defender. That's where you're breaking the whole thing at to say OG hasn't gotten better. We did not think he would be this good offensively. You said you better have expectations. You better think you're going to be better if you're going to sign a deal like that. And he did that. I didn't even think he could do that. So that's where you're going to lose Flea at. But to me, it's when you combine them moves. That's where I'm trying to get Flea to understand this point. We fucked ourselves over with the salary cap and the draft picks and all this stuff by having all that shit happen in 4 months.
Are we really hamstrung right now? Think about it. Think about this. If we had a competent coach with the roster that we have right now, and we were the number one seed in the league, the number one seed in the Eastern Conference, the conversation would be different. It would just be flat out different. We have a roster that is very good. Look at the roster we have right now. Like, you're not telling me it's not a clunky roster. It's a well put together roster. If guys played at their ability, it's a well put together roster.
But look what you're saying.
Themselves.
No, but look what you're saying.
We're disappointed in how they're playing, but it's a well put
together.
roster.
We're disappointed in how everybody's performing, including the coach. So within a year, we made those picks. We made those decisions. We had all those decisions that we made player wise, and we chose that coach. That all is leading us to this frustration right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, dog, we gave this guy another guy $40 million to coach us with the same fucking assistant coaches. That's dumb.
It's a well put together roster with B players. That's not winning no championships. A lot of these teams. I said it the other day, OKC missing SGA and Williams still competes at a high level. Beat good teams, lose the great teams, but it's competitive. Yeah, we constructed well, but it's a whole bunch of B- guys and C+ guys.
How many teams have A+ guys? I hate when you say that because you act like there's a bunch of teams running around with nothing but A+ and B+ guys on their teams.
That's fair.
That's not the case. This is a well put together roster.
Real quick, I'm sorry.
OKC. Okay, name me a couple other teams. Stay with
OKC. How many guys are A+ on OKC? A+ that play night in, night out. It's SGA. Chet is A+. Jalen Williams is A+. They winning without them.
Hold on. So, all right. So what are they? If they're not A+, I'm fine with not being A+. What are they?
Let's say A-.
But it's an A. It's an A.
That's a one team. I'm cool with that.
So hold on. All right. So hold on. Like that. No. Hold on. So what is Denver? Is Jamal Murray and Joker A?
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
Is Detroit Pistons Kay Cunningham and DeRozan?
No. Keep going with that team.
The rest not an A.
No. Slow down. I'm fleeing. What I'm saying is they have 2 A's. We don't have 2 A's. We have a plethora of B's and a couple of C's sprinkled in. I'm not saying OKC is A's from 1 through 9.
So what letter Brunson get?
Right now?
Okay.
Right now?
Okay. Answer the question, nigga. Because you run yourself in circles.
You ready?
Answer the question. Yeah.
You can't handle the truth.
Answer the question.
I know I can. I lie all the time. Listen. Chat, don't ever believe anything I say. Brunson right now is a B-. That's the truth. Brunson is a B-. Last season ago, A+. Right now, Brunson is a B-. What is Bridges in OG and Hart right now? Let me hear y'all keep it real. I kept it real about my guy. Tell me about y'all guys.
I say OG's a B+. OG's a B+. I'll answer it.
Maybe no. Let him go first because he put me on the spot.
Yeah. Who you asking me about? Josh Hart?
With the good headphones. Now you couldn't hear nothing I just said.
Josh Hart. I want to answer the question.
With the way we just did with the headphones, you couldn't hear
He got the
nothing.
good headphones now. He can't hear me.
I'm
fuck outta
hearing
here,
you loud and clear. I just want to make sure I answer you accurately.
What is Josh Hart's letter? Give Josh Hart grade this season.
I'm giving Josh Hart a B this year, a B minus for sure.
Josh Hart is a B.
Is a B minus.
What is
at
OG?
his role? At his role, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
What is OG and
Yes.
Give me OG and Mikal Bridges grade.
They're not playing well. I would say Bridges has regressed to probably like a B minus C, and OG is at a solid B. I'm gonna go with that.
I agree with
that.
It's
a solid B.
What'd you give Bridges?
I gave Bridges a B minus, getting close to a C.
Give that motherfucker. Damn. They're gonna pause it. Give him a D. Give him a D. Fuck out of here. He's damn near failing. It's bad. It's bad. Because he's shown us he can do something at the beginning of the year. He showed us B plus, damn near A minus shit at the beginning of the year. Yo, he was doing his thing when nobody was. And then to see what he's doing now, it's like, and you came out here and tried to tell us you uncoachable? Flea, this is two coaches back to back, two different styles. He said,
talking about we just got a bunch of niggas that are C and D's, and somehow we a 3 seed. Help me understand. Since I'm so fucking delusional, we got a bunch of C and D niggas, and somehow we win and get the fuck out of here, man.
Yes, Flea.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all just talking now. Y'all just talking.
Y'all
just
body.
Now.
Flea. All right, so hold on, Flea.
Y'all just fucking talking now.
Hold on,
let me talk, yo. Talk to me about the other teams. Talk to me about the other teams in the league that are so great.
So hold on. All right, hold on. Let me respond.
Talk to me about those teams that got a bunch of A plus and B plus niggas.
I said this last season before the All-Star break when we had a decent record. I said our schedule was sweet. Right now, the beginning of the season, our schedule was sweet, and we all know the East after the first 3-4 teams is garbage. Washington, Atlanta, Charlotte is just starting to pick it up. Philly was struggling. Like, Flea, let's be honest. That's why we are third and we were just a 4th seed. Flea, I'm not. Hold on, Flea. Wait, Flea.
You said multiple teams have a bunch of A plus and B plus. Find me those teams that we are competing against right now.
I gave you
just said? Who you just said?
I said OKC, Denver, Detroit.
Okay. That's not. Hold on.
Oh, come on. You see what I'm saying?
What?
You see what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Hold on.
Okay, wait. So Detroit got a bunch of.
Multiple is 2 or more. No, Flea, you ain't gonna put words in my mouth.
Detroit got 2 A plus guys on their team.
No, I said
guys.
Yes. The Ritter's an all-star. Yes.
Got it. And you just said Karl Anthony Towns is not an A guy, but he's an all-star too. What the fuck is your criteria?
Watch this. You ready?
What the fuck is your criteria, bro?
Because listen, we always yell at each other. That's okay. You ready? Who's playing better basketball this season? Who has their team at a higher level?
How many games during play?
Karl Anthony Towns. I'm saying right now, the type of basketball guys are playing right now, they are not playing A-level style basketball, Flea.
I'm fine with that, but don't talk.
But that's what I'm saying.
Don't talk to me about a team. Our team is full of bums, and all these other teams in the league are like superfluous. Get the fuck out of here! Like you going crazy now. You're going crazy now.
Flea.
What does Cleveland have? Ball. What does Cleveland have? Donovan Mitchell's an A.
Yes.
Okay.
How is he not an A?
I'm just asking. And who else is an A over there in Cleveland?
Your man might be an A minus. Former defensive player of the year. Mobley. No. All right. Then if it's no, I'm fine with that. Like we got to argue
grades. I want to know the grades because we got a team full of C and D players from your criteria. I'm trying to just understand how we gauge this thing. That's what I'm trying to understand.
All right.
You all over the place.
No, I'm not.
I'm trying to give out fair grades. Help me understand.
Flea, you just said, all right, this season, everybody regressed. Nobody's playing at a high level. My man Brunson is not no A. I gave him a B minus. Karl Anthony Towns ain't no A. I'm not saying they don't have room to make up. I'm saying the basketball we're playing right now, watching us struggle. We watching Bridges and OG. just do nothing out there. How could we give them a B? They are playing horrific.
I didn't give Bridges a B.
You said he's a B- on verge to a C.
Yeah.
You gave OG a B.
I gave OG a B. Yeah.
How?
In totality? In totality? Yeah. In the total season?
He's not having a great season. He's not. Fleet, these guys are not having a good season.
He's a B player at this point for right now.
If we got a bunch of C and D players and we the third seed, either our coach is really good or something. How the fuck are we here? How are we here if that's the case? So help me understand that. How are we here?
The East is bad. The East is bad. All right. So Fleet, hold on, Fleet. All right,
we can agree to disagree on this.
All right, let me explain.
That's fine.
That's fine. Let me explain. Milwaukee is done. Indiana is done. Atlanta is done. Charlotte and Washington is done.
You naming bad teams. You naming teams that wasn't even going to be a factor. Talk to me about.
No, okay. I'm making my point. That's the reason why we're a third, fourth seed. That's why. Philly, no Embiid, in and out the lineup. That's why. That's just the.
We don't have a bunch of C and D niggas. I can't roll with that.
Okay.
I can't roll with that.
We watch the games together, man. Bridges at this point, man, for the season, if you graded him, he gets an F.
Mikey, shut the fuck up. I ain't give a shut the fuck up tonight all night. Mikey, shut the fuck up. That's what I shut up. How about that? Got your attention now. Shut up. That's what we do here. You don't like it, goodbye.
We gotta pick it up. We got to pick up our play. We have to pick up our play. And I'm not going to ignore why we are third seed and why in the beginning of the season a lot of analysts on panels had us as clear-cut favorites. I'm not going to ignore no Tatum in the beginning of the season and B, we thought wasn't going to even play this season. Halliburton not there for Indiana. The Atlanta Hawks with the Trae Young situation just basically no. Then Washington, then Detroit. Not Detroit, Charlotte. Like I said, Toronto is a team on the verge, but they ain't making that leap. So we can't ignore that 4 to 6 teams in the East is bad. That's why where we at.
So everything is by default, and we got C and D players.
Some of it, yes. Yes, partial, yes. Partial, yes.
Got it.
Yes. We are watching our team, bro. Bro, we watch the games together, Flea. We up here yelling, cursing them niggas out together.
Yeah, but that don't mean I'm not gonna grade it fairly, bro. That's not that. I think you being a little unfair. Like we could get into a happy medium where we can judge them accordingly and not be emotional about it. These niggas are not C and D players. If they were C and D players, we would be down there with the Charlottes and the Washington and the Indiana. We will be a bad team.
But Flea, I'm saying great, but I'm not saying they're C and D players for their career. Or I'm saying grade them right now.
This year, this
right,
season.
But Flea, I'm saying grade them right now. That's almost like you taking a test and you're very smart, but you fail a test right then and there. And if you get a C at that moment, nigga, that's your grade, a C. I'm saying right now, today, at this moment, our guys are not playing at A level. Brunson is not playing at an A level, in my opinion. I don't care what he's averaging. He has us looking bad. Call Anthony Towns. They are not playing at A-level status. They are just not. Now, are they A-level guys? Yes. But at this moment, they're not playing at that level. They're just not. That's just my opinion.
I think Brunson is an A-level guy. I just think he is. Like, it's a new system, and he's still being himself. Like, that to me is Cat's the one with 2 different coaches. And like I said, last season in the playoffs, he still wasn't shooting the shots for himself. Everyone's not giving the same effort as Shaman and Deuce and Hart. As much as you don't like Hart got to get a B. But see, Hart is a level of player that his B or his A, it's going to be great for what he is. But that's different than Cat getting the fucking A. Cat's A is different than everybody. Cat's A is superior to Brunson's A. Cat's A is a different level of A. Come on, man. Number 1 draft pick. We've seen signs of it. So that's why I agree with AllBall on that, Flea. Like, they're not C-D level guys. They're playing at a C and D level for themselves. This shit it's annoying what Mikal Bridges is doing. It's annoying what Cat is doing. Even with Brunson, if he's even as a leader, I gotta knock some points off because, bro, you're not right in this ship. You're the face of the organization. You want to be Derek Jeter, Tom Brady? Well, that's a hell of a combination that I haven't even talked about enough. Derek Jeter was a very quiet style dude. He wasn't really the leader everybody made him out to be, in my opinion. You can't lead a baseball team like that. Baseball team is crazy. Tom Brady to lead an offensive line, take him out to dinner, study film the way that he does, be a part of your offense the way that you have to be as a quarterback. There's no way Brunson's been doing that, and Karl Anthony Towns feels the way that he feels. He's shooting 4 or 5 shots a game. It's just no way possible. If that is the case, then you definitely failed at this because you got the wrong guy, and you're the face of trying to get these players. So I don't think it's that they're C and D level guys, Flea. I don't want to confuse those two things. They're playing at a C and D level at their talent, their skill set that they were supposed to be coming out here with. OG kind of had that room to be whatever he was going to be. And then we saw enough talent. We saw some potential there. We're like, yo, hold on. He could guard Joker and he could guard Maxey or some shit like that. Like, that's not normal. But this year, AllBall's frustrated, obviously, with him not doing that more this year. I just think that the team is not the same way y'all be saying, oh, Brunson got to pass the ball more. Brunson got to pass the ball more. Well, on defense, you need more people to play their role so you can do your thing defensively as a defensive stalwart. He's a defensive player of the year type of person. And obviously we're all frustrated by this, but what the fuck would you give Mike Brown?
Honestly, a D. Probably almost close to the failing. Like, no, with no Tatum, no Halliburton, no Embiid.
If they were there, if those all 3 guys was there, let me see how honest you really are then. If all 3 guys was there, where would the Knicks be? Where would you put them in the mix? If there's a healthy Tatum, a healthy Halliburton, and a healthy Embiid, and we changed the coach, we got Mike Brown, and we got this team right here. Where would you really put us then?
So now I'm gonna tell you why that question is tricky, but I'm gonna answer it. Is that question before the season starts, or are we answering that question seeing the type of basketball we're playing now?
I mean, we ain't got to play with the question. Just flat out.
What do you mean?
Embiid is healthy. Hold on. Embiid is healthy.
Right.
Tatum is healthy. We know what that looks like.
Right.
Halliburton is healthy. He's been killing us the last 2 seasons. We know what that looks like.
Right.
All of those guys have it rolling. Where do you put us as a team? In the beginning of the season, what you've seen, wherever, where everybody's playing at a high level and the East is competitive, where do you put us in the mix of a competitive East?
Probably 5th, 6th seed. Looking at the basketball we're playing now, but
that's consistent. That's consistent with C and D level guys.
No. But in the beginning of the season, that's why I say that question you asked is tricky, because right now I'm basing it on how bad we're playing now. But if we coming off of a Eastern Conference Finals, Brunson being one of the best players in the East, Cat and them guys playing well in the playoffs, then I would have higher regard. But basing it how we're playing now, we'll be lucky to be a 5th, 6th seed with the basketball that we're playing now under this coach Mike Brown.
I think the only reason why we make it to the 4th, 5th seed is because Cleveland might have a tougher time with the same opponents, but then they get James Harden and maybe rights the ship. But I don't see how we're not a 6th seed. If Tatum is there with Boston, now they're battling Detroit for the number 1 seed, if not the number 1 seed. Halliburton is there. I can't see them being a top team without the kid. What's the kid they traded to Milwaukee? Turner. You're losing chemistry there. You're losing what you had during a championship run or a finals appearance run. So, but I can still see them battling us for the 6th seed at that point. And it's not even, you could grab all the names you want to. They just don't mix well. And it would take, like, we're always going to say Flea was right with the tip scenario, but he was playing that style for a reason and keeping it very simple for a reason. He knew, like, yo, I'm not playing you fucking bums. I'm playing 6 guys a night. You guys fucking stink. And you're going to see what happens when I walk out that door. and he marched out of there. Doesn't even speak to these people no more. Apparently, according to Fat Joe. So, yeah, walking into this season, I would have trouble even thinking we're a top seed, especially when AllBall always prefaced it, gave the caveat of, hey, Halliburton's down, Tatum's down. When is there going to be a bigger opportunity to snatch the Eastern Conference and actually make an attempt at the finals than now? If the two biggest stars, and it was two of the biggest stars in the Eastern Conference are down. I can't see as being a bigger spot than the 6th seed.
We got Jordan. The fuck are you talking about? We have Jordan, right? Come on, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You said Tatum and Halliburton. We got Jordan, nigga.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
What? And listen,
Jordan
alongside Josh Hart and OG.
Are you kidding me?
And we got we got a bunch of Harold Miners here too, man.
Kidding
like
me?
They're not living up to what the fuck they're supposed to be,
Jordan, nigga.
Yeah, we do got. He's still Jordan. He's still Mike. He's still crunch time player of the year. Fuck y'all running for, man? Jordan, I'm like, you ain't listening. You ain't backing me down.
I didn't say shit. I just said we got Jordan, nigga. We gonna be all right. We got Jordan, baby. We got Jordan.
Did you guys get to any of the videos you want to react to, or?
You know we don't know how to do that shit, man. You hear this nigga Fleet? Did we get to the videos? You know we don't know how to pull that shit up. Come on, man. Pull one of those up, man, and we can respond to one and get out of here, man.
Would you like for me to get to one AllBall? There's a video. It's in the
whichever one you pick, brother. Whichever one you pick.
You should have been did your job, man.
Say it again. I didn't want to say it earlier.
You should have been did your job, nigga.
That's why I saw. Yes, he's here. We can bring up the dude here, man.
That's so abusive.
He count them cash.
Get back to the States, man. Get back to the States. I'm sick of how you behaving over there.
Hey, Flea, you heard me?
Get back to the States, baby.
He heard you. Yes, he heard you. He heard you.
What was the guy name that stole the money again? God damn.
Stole what?
Madoff.
Fabian Madoff over there. Why he was late? Look.
Why gotta be? No. He calls me Fabian every other fucking episode, but today Fabian Madoff. I got an Italian accent.
That rolls better with the Madoff.
It does.
That's all.
Fabian does. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go with Boomer and Science and see what he does for the fucking algorithms.
Boomer.
Get back to the States, Fabian.
Did y'all like Boomer as a quarterback?
He was a good quarterback.
He was a solid quarterback. He was good for Cincy. He
went to the chip with Cincy, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was good for Cincy.
Yeah, this guy, listen, this boy just be rolling out this. Nah.
He won?
No, they got smacked by the Niners and some shit, bro.
Yeah.
They lost to the dynasty. Jerry Rice and them. What?
Eli Manning beat a dynasty. Don't put dynasty like they can't be beat.
Eli Manning had Michael Strahan and them boys, man. NASCAR
Let me have my moment.
Stop playing, man.
I'm not saying nothing. Okay.
Yeah, man. Who was
Boomer as a Jet was regular weed. Yes. Boomer as a Jet was regular weed.
That's what it is.
As a Jet, he was regular weed. But
who was Boomer's wide receiver on Cincinnati? Exactly. That bum ass Chris Collinsworth that's on fucking on NBC now. I'm just saying.
Right.
Who was Tom Brady wide receiver before Randy Moss?
You got Welker. You got a bunch of guys, bro. What you talking about? Wes Welker was dope.
Who was he before he got to Tom Brady?
He was ill on the Chargers in Miami. Don't do it to yourself. No, stop.
I hate when he does that.
Please, no.
I hate when he says who he was before that. He was that nigga when he got there.
Wes Welker was ill on the Dolphins.
No, he wasn't. Y'all lying.
I watched him on the Dolphins when they got him.
He was good. What does it matter what he was before that?
You know what? Y'all go ahead. Y'all win. Let's do our job. Y'all right. I'm not listening. Listen.
Who cares?
Hey, chat. Y'all see these niggas jump me every day. It's okay.
Yo, man.
It's okay. The day of the Geechee is coming. I'm gonna get all you niggas. Watch.
The day of the Geechee.
You know what? Just for that. Yo, K-Dot. You right, bro.
K-Dot, what up?
Thanks, K-Dot.
No.
You right, bro.
No.
Let's get to our guy.
Yo, I see y'all later, chat. I'll holler at y'all, chat. I'll holler at y'all, chat. Bro, what he got to say? You had him up there already. You had him up there already.
I like that, Flea. I like that, Flea.
Yeah,
What if this guy blows
already,
up and we the only ones to blow him up? Everybody else, you know what I mean? He makes great points.
That guards and wings control the narrative. They take all the shots. They got the ball. The system don't work. Give Cat the ball. The hierarchy that's in place was intact before Cat got here. Change it. Mike Brown is a system coach, and this system is one that guards and wings control the narrative. They take all the shots. They got the ball. The system don't work. Give Cat the ball. The hierarchy that's in place was intact before Cat got here. Change it.
That's straight Charlie.
That nigga just finished smoking a bone. 100. He had a Newport 100 in his mouth. Pause.
Oh boy, I see his face. What's that mean? What's that?
I mean, listen. He's saying what we all know already, and we've been saying. He ain't. That wasn't nothing exclusive. He ain't said nothing. Sorry.
He said nothing fly.
Right. He ain't, you know. I'd rather with his. He was better with the conspiracy theories and going off the rocker. That right there, we all know that already, bro. And I'm gonna be honest. Give Cat the ball. Okay, if you think that's the answer, good luck with that as well. Can't just give somebody the ball. Like, come on, man. What are you talking about?
You mean that after Brunson?
You can't give C-level niggas, D-level niggas the bat. You can't do that. You can't do that, bro.
Do you see how they look?
You can't do that.
Can you run a clip when you give Carl the ball at the top of the key? You let him
listen.
Pull it up.
You can't give C-level niggas the basketball. Don't give that nigga the rock. Go in the corner and get that shit off the rim, nigga.
Like I said,
don't get that nigga the rock.
Pull up OG. Pull up OG when he got the ball and he fumbles and fall all over the place. Pull up with Carl or smack you.
1-4 flat this shit. Everybody get the fuck out the way. Let me work. JB, Jordan, Jordan. 1-4 flat this shit. Everybody out the way. To the corners, you niggas go.
Look better than the
Watch
mother
Michael
when they got the ball.
Watch Michael Jordan work.
Look better than the mother niggas when they got the ball.
OG is shooting like 27% above the three. That's what I read in the article today. I think it was Fred Katz, one of them. I was like, what? But from the corner shooting like 40%. I'm like, I've been shitting on Bridges this whole time, so maybe AllBall is right. But to your point, AllBall, Iman Shumpert, who I did see him, you know, God bless him and his family. Damn, he almost brought me to tears when he was talking about his pops. That shit was crazy. I don't know if you guys got to see that. Go watch that on Shannon Sharp joint. But he did talk about the Knicks this time and what they might need to do to get everything in order.
At some point, they're going to realize, man, we could use Cat in the post. Give him the ball enough times to where we can see what we got. But if he can't feel relaxed coming across a cross screen, when I come across, if they see my numbers, I get the ball and I can take my time. If you make him relax and get him on the block, who's to say this can't play 8 to 13 feet, post, step out, face up, shot fade, off the glass?
Making faces when niggas is talking to you about basketball. That's the face you make when a nigga talking to you about basketball.
We've been saying that. We've been alluding to get your ass in the post before Brunson cursed.
You've been saying it.
Right.
No. That's not what he said. He said get him the ball in the post. What is he gonna do with it? Jalen Brunson cursed him out to go post up the guy because he got pushed out to the 3-point line. It's going back to your conspiracy theory, AllBall. They don't fucking like him because he doesn't do what it takes to get himself in position in the first place. I'm going to give you the ball for what reason?
Y'all seen that when he was fighting with Donovan Mitchell? Couldn't back him down in the post?
How many players have we said that about with Karl Anthony Towns? Point guards, two guard, Caruso, Derek White, all these guys could just, it ain't just Draymond. It ain't just the power forwards and centers. And we talk about Joker doesn't play too many centers in the league because they are non-existent. But what the fuck is Cat going up against? Who can guard you? Flea, I just don't. I understand. I've understood the sentiment. I don't want to act like I don't understand what you guys are saying, that Jalen Brunson needs to be more Steve Nash, which is, of course,
that's not what we're saying.
It's an exaggeration.
I know, but
he needs to.
Go ahead.
But to be a pass first guard and then what?
That's not what I'm saying.
So what do you? So what is being said? Maybe I'm misconstruing the whole thing.
That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
There should be a balance. I'm not saying you should be a pass first point guard. That is not who you are. I'm not trying to. Who you are is why we're here, right? Is why we're even in the mix. Is because of the level of play that you've had over the last few years. I'm fucking around. Y'all know I'm messing around with the whole Jordan thing. I'm talking shit, like, but I understand what Jalen Brunson has been for the Knicks the last few years. I'm just saying, as a guy that is emerging into a superstar, that's what superstars do. They know what they are at an offensive level. Now the next level is, yo, let me figure out what I have and how I'm gonna get my teammates to elevate. Y'all always know I make reference to Kobe Bryant. We talk about them back-to-back championship Kobe Bryant, and I'm talking about structure right now of the team. I'm not talking about, championships and them guys. I'm talking about the structure of the team. Them 2009 and 2010 teams, good teams. If you stack them up against some of the great teams that have won championships, they're probably not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Maybe not even top 10. What I'm saying is he got the best out of all of them guys, out of a Sasa Vujacic and out of a Jordan Farmar, right? And I'm naming lower level guys, but yeah, you got your Lamar Odoms. Yeah, you got your pals, obviously. Yeah, you got your Bynum when he was at a high level. But we have guys that could potentially play at that level is what I'm saying. So the next level for Jalen Brunson is, I know what I could do on the offensive end. But how do I make sure my team, because I'm the point guard. Regardless if y'all don't remember that, he's the point guard. It's part of the job. It's part of the job, y'all. Everybody got responsibility in this is what I'm saying.
Including the coach, AllBall. So, like, who, I don't want to say whose fault is it, but Shumper's basically saying y'all need to get Cat more involved, give him the ball in the post. That is his thoughts.
And Flea is 100% correct. That was a great point. But with Shumpert and what a lot of these players, when they say what they say, they need to word it a little better. What they need to say is they need to talk directly to Cat and tell Cat, go get in the post. Now, I said this the other day. I said, y'all telling me 2-3 times Cat can't just run down the middle and post up. And if they don't get him the ball and you see him down there asking for the ball, now we have a major problem. So for me, guys like Shumpert, it's not, y'all put him in. No, go get in the post, bro. If we're watching on national live TV, you begging for the ball in the post when you got a little guy on you and they're not getting you the ball, then you know what's up. I already know what's up. But some people want to be blind to it, cool. But now, if we could physically, where you leave nothing up in the air. Yo, bro, we watch Cat. Imagine us watching Knicks, watch we have watching the game, and we watch Cat 5 to 8 times in the post, and guys waving them off or don't pass the ball. So for me, I think a lot of these players that's commenting on the Knicks, be honest. And Flea's 100% correct. It is Brunson's job as a point guard, right, to get guys involved. We definitely ain't asked you to be Jason Kidd or Steve Nash or John Stockton. No, that ain't your game. But even the hockey pass, we watched it where we seen it done. Where we watch you give the ball to Mitchell Robinson in the paint and he just dunks it. We watch you and Cat do a give and go where you got it and laid it up. These things is possible. How are we not doing these things more often? But I think Shumpert, you got to word it better. Yo, Cat, you need to go get in the post and force them to get you the ball.
I'm talking about passing guys open, Fabian. Like OG alluded to, the hockey pass, like passing guys open, making the pass to the next pass. It's not often done from Brunson. A lot of his passes is strictly to a basket, which is great, right? It's strictly to a oop or strictly to a roll to the rim. Those assists are great. But the other assist that matters, that keeps the defense honest or at least gets the defense in fucking rotation. I don't even feel like the defense is ever in rotation against us because they're able to, we're predictable.
But a Flea,
we don't know, there's no creativity, so that's the only thing. That's the next level for Brunson.
But look, real quick, right? We never even seen the play where guys don't even pass the ball and cut. Brunson gets so much attention that if Brunson passes the ball and cut, 1 or 2 guys are going to follow him. That's going to leave someone wide open. Like, these are things that we don't even think about. This is why Curry is as great as he is, because all the attention he gets, he understands it. So when he's running around screens and not getting the ball, that's leaving other guys open. Like I said, when Brunson passes the ball or anybody passes the ball, they don't even cut to the basket. So like Flea said, defenses can just stay pat. They ain't got to worry about rotating, moving, and none of that. It's just insane that we play just low IQ basketball. Guys are just selfish, man, and they got to wake up.
I just flat out don't believe Jalen Brunson is capable of doing that shit. I've seen him get stuck in the corners. Once you're able to guard someone like that, if you're physically able to stop somebody from doing something, bro, he can't do it. So there's too many positions on the court where he can't pass from. He can't even do pocket passes. What the fuck can he do? Even the James Harden fake floater alley-oop pass they be throwing. He didn't plan for that. Mo made a great point in the comments, by the way, because she said Jalen Brunson never even trained to be this kind of point guard, which is weird because you knew you were going to be a small guard your whole life. You didn't grow up thinking you were going to be Kobe, bro. No matter how much you love Kobe, at some point in your life, you had to have a realization. Your father, somebody told you, bro, you're going to be 6'1", 6'2" the most. You better learn how to play point guard. And that never happened. So now he's here in the league, short arms. He's a scorer. I just know what to expect from him. I can't see him passing Cat into these post-up moves that he doesn't even put himself in position in. So the same way I don't see Brunson can't pass that rock like that the way y'all want him to, I don't see how Cat's going to be getting into these post-ups. If you're telling me somebody's shooting 30% from the three-point line, he's not a great three-point shooter. Cat's not a great post-up player because he doesn't want to post up. He don't even take the shots. He don't put himself in position. That's the part to me that's just like, bro, that's why he's a number 2, number 3 option. He places himself in that position. That's why I'm frustrated with Shumpert. Anybody saying this shit, get him the ball. Where? He doesn't put himself there. He lets smaller guys get him out of the fucking frame. That makes zero sense to me. How are you not able to post up small guys? You're 7 feet, 280 pounds. All the NBA players say it. Draymond is reluctant to say it. They caught him on camera talking to OG about it when they read his lips and he's called Cat soft to OG's face. Your man is soft and you know it. Part of being soft is the fact that you 7 feet tall and can't post nobody up. It ain't like someone like Joker. Joker, if there's 7-foot guys out there, the real centers, he can't post them up like that, but they ain't around. So what does Joker do? He posts these fucking little dudes up. Cat ain't doing that. Imagine Joker getting guarded by Derek White and these dudes and Caruso and these dudes. Caruso was fouling the shit out of him. He wasn't really guarding him. They let him get away with that shit. They can't really guard Joker, these small guards. Cat is being guarded by guys my size. That's crazy. So I don't understand what the fuck Shumpert is talking about. I don't understand what anybody's talking about. Get him the ball more. The motherfucker don't want it. He got his contract. He got the number 1 draft pick and all that shit. He's good for the rest of his life. And he knows it. And he plays like it. I'm sick of that shit. Brunson plays like he ain't got no contract. Deuce McBride plays like he ain't got no contract. Josh Hart plays like he ain't got no contract. Straight up. Cat doesn't. He just doesn't, Flea.
Oh, man. He'll take us home, man. I'm cool.
Nah, I want you to flame. What you got? A little flamery, flambalaya?
I don't got no flame for nothing. I'm C and D level niggas, man. I'm gonna talk about these niggas when they back to being A and B level niggas, man. We got a bunch of C and D level niggas. We got a bunch of niggas. We got a nigga that's a big that's a third option. That he really is a third. Like, we just got a bad team at this point, right? Like, we just shit. It's amazing to me how Karl Anthony Towns could be a double-digit rebounding guy, lead the league in double-doubles, but be soft. Like, I don't know. How could you be soft and do that? But, I mean.
The bonus is soft. Same shit.
Maybe. But
a lot of guys did it, Flea.
You got to mix it up down there.
So you have it down there. But we can't be fooled by stats. They'll throw out. Somebody, hold on. Please, somebody just put in the stats. Somebody just put in the chat. What y'all talking about? Mikal Bridges, all Mikal Bridges numbers is up. Why you saying he's playing worse this year than last year? I didn't even look at that shit. I'm not looking at no stats. You're gonna sit there and trying to.
No,
I don't even Flea. I don't even need to look at them, even if they
are. His field goal attempts are down. I think his shooting percentage is no.
But I don't even want.
We'll look at that. No,
right. But I don't.
It's all right. I got you.
No, but I don't even need to look because that's not even the point to me. You getting the whole spirit of this shit wrong. We're watching the game. I don't give a fuck what he's shooting. I don't care what he's shooting. Look at what AllBall saying about Brunson. I don't care what he's scoring. He's not playing Brunson style ball. He's just not, man. So Cat, if we watching the game, it's just like that's what the whole thing with Barkley and Shaq was about, right? Yo, bro, it just seems like he's not playing. He almost called him dumb and didn't say it because they knew they had to interview him. He wanted to call him dumb, bro. You don't know when to post up the little guy? Since when? That's basketball just 101. You kidding me?
The eye test and the numbers are aligning with Bridges. So
really,
whether you want to go to the eye test, which that's all we talked about, or whether you want to go to the easy counting numbers, all of them shits are aligning with he's not playing the same way he played last year. In fact, he's having a little down year. So almost 2 points down from his average last year, two field goal attempts down last year. Maybe still shooting close to 50%, but we know we know what we're watching.
Yeah,
we know what we're watching.
Don't let no listen. Ain't nobody gonna swindle us. We watching the game. I don't care what nobody numbers is.
Masha, I think if you're $4.99. Fun fact: the New York Knicks traded the Pistons to a first round pick to take Kemba's contract. We then took Jalen Duran. Yeah.
Now I'm laughing at the last vigil. I like that new podcast show. Captain Super Nigga, Captain Super Nigga, and the 4 D minuses.
The Hebrew jeans. That's hilarious. Thank you for your $2. Give Mo D and Sham number 25 and 8 contract issue solved. Hebrew jeans, you trying to piss AllBall the fuck off. If they didn't deserve it, what the Sham is gonna get $40 million? Dread Dead Redemption. That's an ill name. They give you $2. Mr. 5 picks can't take over 10 plus games, 30 points. You know, like Eminem on that shit. Aaron, thank you for always supporting and all that, man. Thank you for your $9.99. Fellas, great show. Pistons fan here. Do you guys think before this year, do you truly view Brunson as a number one option on the championship team? And would you rather have Brunson okay for the next 5 years? Motherfucker. First of all, yes, I thought he was number one option before the season.
Never in life.
Didn't think so. AllBall thought he was a number one option before this year. Would I rather have Cade or Brunson for the next 5 years?
I dare you niggas. I dare you niggas.
he paid $5 AllBall. He paid $10. Excuse me.
I dare you niggas. I dare you niggas.
I gotta go, but how I'm gonna respond? What happens if Cade doesn't win a championship this year, or he gets bumped in the second round? What happens then? Just asking, because that is a possibility.
Are you going to take Brunson or Cade for the next 5 years?
I'm taking Brunson. I've seen what Brunson could do already. Cade did it for 1 year. Brunson's on his 4th season. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't know what. I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid. Yeah, I've seen Isaiah Thomas and Boston have a great season like Cade right now. Let Cade do it for, like you say, Flea, let him do it again. Then do it again. Then do it again. That's what you said.
Yeah. Why the fuck Cade ain't got to prove shit? But
that's thrown out the window, right?
He's been proving it. What did he do last year? What did he do last year?
I gotta go. I'm doing the Flea.
If we're gonna be honest, fuck out of here. If you're gonna be honest, then go went from winning 14 games, losing 28 games in a row, to actually being a playoff team. Out the mud. That's a nigga they drafted. Y'all niggas is playing now. If we're gonna talk, take the bias out of it. Take the bias out of it.
Ain't no bias.
Take the bias out of it, man.
In your words, what did he do? He ain't with the playoff series yet.
I just told you. I'm talking about the player. We said the player. What player are you taking going forward? I'm taking Cade, man.
Flea, before I'm not even answering that question. Flea, you have moved that goalpost for Cade. I can't. How dare you? That was crazy.
How am I moving the goalpost? I'll stay accountable. How am I moving it?
Because for Brunson, he had to go crazy for 3 straight seasons.
Brunson
Cade hasn't even completed his second season on his run yet. That's not right. Brunson has done this his 4th year.
Fine, but in my opinion, I think this is 2 totally different things. We went and signed Brunson and said, yo, you got to be the guy to help us continue. I'm looking at Cade get drafted, get hurt, not figure out how be a young player, figure out his body, finally figures out his body, goes from losing 14 games, not making the playoffs, #1 pick. We talking about the #1. Like, what are we talking about, yo? They're in the playoffs, and he might win the MVP this year. And you niggas gonna tell me you're gonna take Brunson for the next 5 years? Not what happened 5 years ago. We said going this way. We're projecting. We're not talking about what he's done already. We're projecting. Going forward, who are you taking? Like, come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's your opinion.
That's crazy.
It's your opinion.
That's crazy.
Cade has a better coach and a better supporting cast, and they all living up to they're doing their job.
OG, you said, in the moment, these niggas is C&D players. In the moment, who's the better player right now? In the moment,
Cade is a better player right now.
Okay.
Right now.
All right. All right. Cool.
Right.
Cool.
See how that worked?
Cool.
That ain't do nothing. You ain't proved no point with that though.
Bro, I'll talk to you in 5 years. I'll talk to you in 5 years.
Man, I'll talk to you this year if they ain't in the championship.
This nigga might win an MVP. Will Brunson ever win an MVP in his life?
Let me ask you a question. Stay right there, because this is beautiful. What Cade is doing right now, did Brunson do that the year? Did he have this type of season? The year that everybody got hurt, that we lost in the second round.
Yes.
So stay there, because it's not about me and you arguing. This is about the masses.
Okay.
Why wasn't Brunson glazed like Cade and be #1? No, hold on.
Bro, you said this nigga was Jordan.
Flea, hold on.
Yes, it was glazed. The nigga was Jordan.
Can I finish?
Yes,
everybody right now has Cade top 1, 2, 3 MVP candidate. Brunson did the same thing. Nobody had him top 1, 2, 3. Niggas ain't even have him top 5.
Because he's not as good.
No, he was 5. I thought he was 5 that year.
Because he just flat out
6.
not as good.
Flea, he did the same.
Yeah, but he's not even.
We have another discussion.
He's not, bro. He's not.
Yeah,
that's fans, but he's not as good of a player as him.
You keep framing this correct. You're moving to go. Flea, I'm not saying right now who's a better player. I'm saying the way what Cade is doing, Brunson did.
I'm moving the goalpost, but you niggas can't project. You're talking about what Brunson did already. The question was going that way, not what the fuck happened already. Going that way. The younger player, the bigger player, the player that's on the verge of being an MVP, you're telling me you're going to take Brunson going forward. Okay, we disagree. That's fine. But that don't make no sense, is what I'm saying.
No,
it's not about opinion. It's not about opinion. It don't make sense. It's not opinion.
That next season, Brunson went to a conference finals. So his trajectory is still going up.
These niggas, people got Detroit winning the chip. They never had New York winning the championship.
Once again, you
so this year,
now. What are you talking about? This year they did. What are you talking about?
Who, the Knicks?
Yes. We're not talking about us. We're not talking about us. We're talking about the rest of everybody else. Yes.
Now you don't know that.
No.
Are you serious?
The Knicks was gonna win the championship.
Yo, man.
That was like stamped. These niggas. Come on, man.
Listen, like I said.
No. Who's stamping Detroit as a champion right now?
You niggas.
No, nobody had. Right, but I'm saying they're in championship contention. The Knicks were in championship contention before the season started by most people. Maybe not us, but most people. We're talking about the masses.
In championship contention, and they bring in Mike Brown. How could you fools and anybody else to believe that? That's my point. That is my fucking point, Fabian. Come on, bro. Like, we're playing now. We playing now.
No.
And AllBall, I know you gotta get running.
No, but still, Brunson's second season with the Knicks, what Cade is doing, Brunson did. The trajectory, the next season, he went to the conference finals. This season, he still has an opportunity to get to another conference finals or finals. I'm saying Cade win the MVP, kudos to him. this season, he is playing better basketball than Brunson. But if Cade isn't in the finals, or we beat them in the conference finals or the semi-conference finals, I'm saying that is a possibility. What's going to happen now with Cade Cunningham? Are we still going to say he's still on the trajectory, to be that much better than Brunson?
Who are you taking for the next 5 seasons?
I already answered that.
It's not
about. I already answered it.
Y'all talk about me moving the goalpost. You're not answering the actual question.
I answered it.
You're looking at players. Okay, fine. You take Brunson, I'm taking Cade. Yes, cool. Fine, but you keep talking about what Brunson did. We're talking about what we're going to do going that way.
What's wrong with that? You talking about what Cade did. You said what he did last season. You said he went from 14 games till he went to the playoffs. So I'm telling you what Brunson did.
Because you asked me what he did. I'm taking a younger player, the bigger player, the nigga that's carrying I'm taking that guy.
Cool.
I'm taking that guy.
By the way, AllBall, Brunson did finish top 5 MVPs that year. They gave him that. But Cade right now is top 3. Brunson was never going to be that because everybody was hating on the New York Knicks. Rico Gino, the music. Thank you for your 199, and I guess you're promoting. What's good? Check out my track. We be the Knicks. We be the Knicks. Okay. Masha, thank you for 199. Swap Cade for Brunson, and New York wins the chip this year.
Yo, man.
That was a hell of a.
And you a sucker. You a sucker because you a sucker because you don't even want to comment on shit. You a sucker, baby. Ooh,
yo, the Cade
really? You. You did it. Ooh, yo. All right. We'll resume this.
Y'all was going at it. This guy said he had to go, and I gotta get called a sucker on live TV. I ain't never been a sucker in my life.
I'm sorry,
with your fucking purple do rag, nigga. What you talking about?
I'm sorry.
We live.
Big flavor. The biggest shot. Never the little. The biggest shot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, loosen that shit up.
Just quick question before we go. Have they compared Cade to Jordan yet?
Next rehab.
We shall see. When he get an MVP, they might.
Yo, RP, your fucking MAGA style racist jokes have me in stitches. They're amazing. Show respect to Fave. He's streaming from the ICE detention center.
That's crazy.
You're funny. Tomorrow.
No, not going live during the Milwaukee Bucks Knicks game. It's the Bucks. Yeah.
No, I'll see y'all Sunday.
I was about to say no. I mean, I'll react probably Saturday to the Bucks game, or depending on how I feel after the Bucks game. If it's a goodie, I'll jump on. Even if my brothers can't, but definitely going live for that. I cannot look at Doc Rivers. Sorry.
That's a no for you too, Flea. Okay.
Yeah,
see you Sunday.
Wemby. See y'all
Sunday. Yeah. I don't care what none of y'all would say. I definitely wasn't going live during Milwaukee Bucks game. Sorry. Now, if it gets crazy, I'd jump on in the fourth quarter if it's a close game, but not looking forward to that. That should be a game. That should be a game we should be able to stamp.
That the Buck you somehow would have had something to do tomorrow, ball. No, I'm busy.
Yeah. Get us out of here, man. Come on, man. Get us out of here.
So I guess we're gonna see you guys on Sunday. Definitely. Saturday we probably react to something. We figured out a good time for us to talk. Thank you for joining us. You could have been anywhere else. Gotta go live. Yo, Starro. Who the fuck paying you to watch the Bucks, bro? They are terrible. What the fuck you talking about right now, man?
I'm cool.
You see Flea. If Flea playing it too cool, he has nothing to do with that basketball game.
See y'all Sunday, man.
Get us out of here, bro.
Please. See y'all Sunday, man.
You could just jump off, man. You could have been anywhere else.
Yo, this dude, man.
Thank you, guys. I'll do that.
Nigga to get back to the States, man. You see his behavior, man.
You know what? I do gotta get out of here. I'll see you later, Flea. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.